All right, we're going to go ahead and take a look in this video at the instructional groupings. That's a handy feature within iReady where groups are based on the last diagnostic test, and then there are also prescribed materials for those groups for teachers to utilize using the teacher toolbox or the tools for instruction. So to see those groupings from the admin side, and same thing from the teacher side, you're going to go to reports. You're going to go to instructional groupings, choose your subject. We'll stick with reading. Again, if you have multiple schools, you will have to choose your school. Depending on when this is in the school year, you'll choose the diagnostic. So we'll go back to diagnostic 1, or you can just go most recent, whichever, and then choose the grade level you want to view. So teachers will need to do that because they should only have access to their one grade level. So let's go to 3rd grade for fun. That's where you'll see your various groupings. So students are placed among the 5 groups here, and it's just wherever they scored on the diagnostic, whatever trends there might have been, to make groupings. So we'll take a look at grouping 1. Once you click on the group, it'll tell you about the group. So who's in it? It'll give you their grade level performance for the various domains for that content area, as well as their overall score and overall grade level. If you wanted to see why these kids are grouped the way they are, you kind of make some, inferences just based on the information they give you here. But if you want to read details on that, hit the little plus button, and I'll say, because they're below grade level in phonics and have limited vocabulary. Okay, sounds good. And then it'll tell you additional differentiated instruction they might need, their instructional priorities, where you can click that. Again, phonics and vocab, because these kids are below in phonics and vocab. And then it gives you your recommendations for teacher-led instruction. So, focusing on VCC words and CVCC and all that kind of fun stuff, as well as these tools for instruction in those domains they highlighted. So phonics and high-frequency words and vocabulary. These are all those tools for instruction that we saw in previous videos, where each one opens up as a separate PDF, completely turnkey step-by-step lesson plans for the teacher with a built-in check for understanding, and then any additional resources that might be needed for that lesson as well, or within that same document. And then if a teacher is so inclined, if they want additional resources, it's pretty generic. As you can see in this case, anything from grade 1 or grade 2, so it's not as prescribed, but it does tell them, hey, go to the teacher toolbox and check out some lessons as well. This is what is currently being recommended, though, for when you're pulling your small groups and you're looking for resources for your small group instruction. This is a very good place to start from your various instructional groupings. And then, of course, looking at group 5 here as an example, 26 students, which this is both grade levels combined here for this particular building. But if a teacher does have a whole lot of kids in a specific group, it'd be up to them to go through, and they could always sort. So if they say, well, look, they're all doing pretty good in phonics and phonological awareness, but looks like maybe in this domain here, they're struggling. So you could always sort, have your kids that are late 3rd versus early 3rd in different groups, so they can sort these various domains if they do need to narrow that small group down based on just being too big of a group for a small group. But that is pretty much it on the instructional groupings. So again, those are created based on the last diagnostic. So again, also, as time goes on, that diagnostic information may not be as accurate. So, adjustments may be needed throughout the course of the school year. Of course, you can triangulate that data with other assessment results, illuminate, whatever. But these are all based on how they performed on their last diagnostic. If you have any questions with that, please let me know. Thanks.